How much of this is Champa core? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces. I need 3. And these 3 have my name on it. I'll grab them, convert them, and spit out Champa. Champa shall be fed. Sadly, there's no culture group to enjoy here, but I should be able to get Khmer as an accepted culture for them quite quickly. Also, unfortunately, they're going to be painful in times of war, but I can scuttage them, which will help out a long way. It is decided. Let us march. Perhaps as soon as... Where did I put my boats? Come to think of it, I'm not actually prepared for this war at all. We should get some mercs in there to chew up the attrition. That's what we want, but we also want those heavies of ours. Where did I even put them? Oh, right, they've been out here all this time. I need to get those repaired on the double. Thankfully we have the shipyard in Johor. Jake, why not force Champa's religion after you spit them out? They're heretical to you anyway. Yeah, I'd rather keep their feelings towards me. No, wrong one. Why would it list Madurai instead of Madura? Yes, please. Double that base manpower. Even though it doesn't go up by that much since it's an unaccepted culture. Yeah, that would give them a staggering 50 liberty desire towards me. Yeah, maybe I could just overcome it. But it's really no bother for me to convert the land since it's heretical to me, so I might as well just take that way. Feelings, you know, who cares about feelings? Yes. Blokes that bludgeon their wives to death with a golf trophy. I'm a professional, and as such, I have standards. Oh dear, we are going to be seeing quite the Sunni uprising, aren't we? Palopo and Katai, even though we raised autonomy, they wish to rise up against us. Well, not Palopo anymore at least, but Katai still. We should focus on people that are not Sunni. Sadly, Sunni's all we got. But if I start converting someone that has another kind of rebel, say a Malaccan separatist from Selangor, then we shall not have such a problem. Sunni Zealot will still only want to rise up from Katai, 14.7 years. I like those odds. Since you'll probably be doing the front line, you may as well have all of our extra units as well. Yeah, let's just do it. I feel ready. Pegu and Daiviet. Could make Daiviet a co-belligerent, but that would bring in Little Mong Yang. Am I scared of Mong Yang? Of course I'm not scared of Mong Yang. But I see no good reason to drag them in unnecessarily, since I'd rather have my own wars to declare on Daiviet. Curse their increased coring cost. Curse it all. Pegu, on the other hand. No claims. Let's just cleanse that heresy. Yeah, Mong Yang can wait another day. And by the way, Patani. Attack her against... Okay, right. I lost it. I lost it there for a sec. I was like, why were you involved in my war? But, as has been proven many, many times, I cannot read. It is one of my most tragic disabilities. Still want that heir of mine dead. Ah, hello Marvin, I hope you're doing well. Also, you folks are gonna die, so please... Yeah, that's gonna be one for the, We need to win more battles then. I'd forgotten all about those guys. I should have told them to head home at war long ago. But I didn't. Mistakes were made. No CB is the best CB. Correct. Absolutely, undeniably correct. Damn, Jake, with all these disabilities, do you even show up to work? I'm sure the Swedish social care would look after me, but no, I take pride in what I do. So, about those other things. Okay, still doesn't appear to be any threat of the Europeans here in all these horrible, Okay, that isn't a problem. As long as we get you folks over to Gao, probably merge you together whilst we're at it. I do feel tragically short on units, I should be fixing that up. You don't offer access to anyone that matters, so there's no real point in keeping you guys here anyway. That 30,000 can hold down the front line. Bashaw will have this, no problem. It's the end of those folks. And we'll deal with Pegu too. Sure, mercs are expensive, but they're slightly less expensive for us now that we've invested in our ideas. Gee, yeah, they're only twice as expensive as regulars, lucky us. Bloomin' mercs. Oh, again, those Pasais, unless they have a core here, which they don't, they're not even going to do anything. That's a pity. It's been a long time since we last visited a shrine. Well, legitimacy is hurting, but admin is forever. Malaccans wish to rise up next. Will we be ready for them? Yeah, a nice... Oh, yeah, these provinces. Well, again, it's why I didn't stick a fort there. They are worth a grand total of... not much at all. Maybe 2 war score. And the war exhaustion they give us is nothing. Essentially nothing. Yeah, what am I doing with these heavies? Let's get them over here. Oh yes, this. How many are we talking? Not many. We'll 2-to-1 them, smash them out of our lands. That's why it's good to have naval supremacy, folks. But put it to use. And there's also another good thing. We were ready for these guys. Now Malaccans are going to want to go for our forts here. But we can fight them anyway, there's no problem. They even grabbed Bungo, how dare they. Okay, good, I set up that colony. I want to recall you. Preferably, whilst we already have someone there to deal with the 5,000 natives? The 6,000 natives? That's harsh. It's very harsh. But I want one more colony set up, but where? Well, thankfully we can shoot all these guys to death. But yeah, we'll take the Mano. And I'll be having this land back, thanks. there are still some transports out there, which is a shame. I'll fight them if they go for this fort. Otherwise, we're looking okay. Unlike these fellows. I'm glad to hear people are enjoying this song. Good taste, my friends. Patrician taste. Which is not to be confused with people that like the game Patrician. They also have patrician taste, but in a different way. I don't think we're quite foolish enough to fall for the little troops trick. Okay, they're not going anywhere. Let's just eradicate them. And yeah, good to see the coalition grows from the Sunni friends. Speaking of Sunni friends, those zealots really wish to rise up, don't they? Don't want any of that, but they should. Yeah, very soon they'll be converted. And very soon we can press on through Pegu, but that's not all that I want. I'm going to need access through here. That should allow your troops over here, and then I can wreck them. That's a separate issue. Kind of. Bah. Didn't I have 2,000 men around here? You guys. Take that back. The fort should be retaking it, but for some reason forts are bugged out in that sense every now and then. Jake, maybe you should ally Vijayanagar. That should dissuade people from firing coalition war. Well, for one, I've rivaled them, so no. And secondly, that would just cause issues. Do I even want Pegu in this war? Maybe I should just peace them out. For a nominal fee. Can't force religion. I could have forced religion if I had made them a co-belligerent. Actually would have been kind of cool. We'll do that later on. I'll have a border with them, so I'll be able to do that quite happily. Until then, yes, I rather think I will be taking your money. And I don't want you allying these fools around you. Good boy. What can I say? I'm a sucker for the money. And there's not really too much for us to worry about here. The Daviate still have a fleet. And good, that'll be the end of the Sunni Zealots. The UA Separatists, on the other hand, they're going to want to rise up here because of Ayuta's war exhaustion of all things. Okay, we'll have to go on the offensive here in Daviate land. Since there is Daviate provinces, I want 3 of them to be exact. Alright. Oh, those you guys will not back down quickly. Okay, the Siaks still wish to rise up. We'll have you ready for that, but the rest of you folks, I wish to have you over there and ready to deal with taking on Daviate in a big way. And as the Sunni Zealots dribble away, I wish to convert people that are not going to give me Sunni Zealots. You'll do nicely. Jake, can you show coalition map? Here we go, it's just Indians. I'm not scared of Indians. They're scared of me though, that's why they coalition me. Right, what have we here? Can't really get to the... Oh no, I could get up through this way, and that will get me into Daviate. But that actually just delays the issue, since I still need to take this province to advance. Could go in by boat. Actually, by boat is an extremely appealing idea. Let's get you guys over here and grab our transports. That was it's a province name for sore mouth. Get over there. Don't think we have much to fear from the Diviate. They're only at Tech 14 as well. But we do need to cripple Diviate since we want all of their land. Well, not all of their land, but we want all of it taken in our name. Gonna de-siege all this so we don't have any UA separatists causing separatism and all that unfun jazz. And how convenient it's a way in through the rest of these lands. So we'll take this province before they take that. We will kill them, and then we shall keep killing them, because it sounds like fun. Also, how fascinating that Ming wished to take another holiday in their island. They tempt me ever so. Oh, I never did send these guys out. What a shame. I feel like I don't have enough units on these. They don't take much damage, so it wouldn't hurt to flesh them out into 3 groups of 4, especially since I'm using 4 stacks for my colonial peacekeepers, I guess is the word. Alright, don't like the look of them retaking that. Let's just drop you off and continue with the slaughter. Bit of a shame having multiple forts here blocking me, but that's okay. We'll make do as best we can. We're getting flanked, but it is not enough. The fort remains ours. Jake, are you going to treat the Chinese as people? No, heavens no. This is like death marches are us. Okay, we cannot allow this province to, or rather this siege to be Sadia's. Who is Sadia anyway? Must be a green country. Oh, okay, sure. Good job. You're in a bit of a pickle there, though. It is so nice having autonomy brought down even whilst at war. Centralization's got nothing on government rank. Okay, that's one, but we still need a few more forts from our friend Diviate, since this is what we want. And it's going to cost a fair chunk. So we'll make our move on their capital fort as well, since it's going to be a tough one to take. No. Get back. Bad Ayuta. Now where are those heavies of mine? That was the last we heard of Ayuta's main force. Really glad I'm using mercs for this attack stack. Since they're taking some heavy beatings. Not so happy that I'm using main units for this. Actually, that's rather unnecessary. That is, frankly, more than necessary here. The rest of you should go home. Well, you know, maybe a couple to take that. Because Diviate have their own traditions, which gives +1 attrition. +2 for tropical, 1 for siege, and even our Siberian traditions will not help us with that. Jake, increase relations with coalition members. Nah, they'll get out of that coalition once they lose all that aggressive expansion, and that'll be in like 5 or 10 years. Besides, what are they gonna do? They'd have to take my or is it take capital or show superiority? I think it's show superiority, and that wouldn't happen. I'd win a few naval battles, get ticking war score, and they would go away. Tax, inflation, production, prestige. Wow, we still have inflation? Let's get rid of that then. And also, Pegu, I'm sorry. We can be friends. Just kidding, Pegu. No friendship for you. Become Shinto or go home. Okay, this is all fun and well, Dive, but I need something of yours to fall. This is nice in its own way, though. Nice and relaxing. Still good to see no filthy Europeans in my land here. Oh, mind you, they are going nuts on Australia here. Bit of a shame. Let me consult my map for a bit for this area. Not a lot of these Papa provinces go to us, apparently. We'll grab Fac though, for good reason. We get a bonus, or rather we lack a malus, if we colonize provinces that are adjacent to each other. Now Dive about those provinces I want. Honestly, it's not many of them. Don't make me go for 100%, because God help me, I will. Okay, that helps. No, actually what's best is that you guys take the provinces around here. They're not worth a lot of war score, but they're still worth some. Whilst you folks deal with the fort. Yeah, sure, if you want to fight me like that. I welcome it. Oh, and now that we managed to get those Sunni zealots away, we can continue ensuring that we never have any problems in our islands. This really is quite relaxing. And I'm starting to think that maybe I will release them and force convert them as a vassal. Might add a bit of flavour to it, having a revolting vassal. After all, not everyone wants to play fair. Ugh, peasantry. It's going to cause some issues for you, so get out of there. Yeah, go figure. No, we can take this route. That'll keep you safe. Could assault this province. I mean, they are just mercs. But it'll fall in no time. I also do not fear call for pizza. Since we are Siberian, we get a wonderful reduction to our war exhaustion. It's about the only thing worth having out of these ideas. But it is certainly something good. Is the Ming army still stuck on that island? Asks someone. Read it and weep. With their good general as well. What a pity. But that's not all of the Mings. It's doing great on stability, good on legitimacy. And again, another strong heir. Ming's doing alright for themselves, all in all. As for you, Ayuta, well, you'll give me anything I want. And really all I want is this. Works out rather nicely. But I still need this province to fall. Come now. Come now. Don't want to spend 5 military power. Jake Millcap. Not quite, but thanks for the ahead of time warning. Cannons are really taking off now, which is glorious. Holy smokes, this province. If we lose any more defenders, we're going to get another +1 to siege progress. Wow, okay. 91% chance that it'll fall. Could go higher. Incredible. Good job, but not good enough. I'll be having that land, please. Throw a bit of money on it for keeps. Yeah, I could do it like that, but no, we'll have it this way. One issue is Champa might actually struggle to convert this land. No, they'll have a base of 2. That'll be more than enough. Alright. We'll be taking all of your land, thanks. Well, at least all the land over here. And it's actually good for me that you try to spread Buddhism here, because Buddhism is heretical to me. But yes, I'll be having that, thanks. Glorious. 110% overextension is never quite so glorious, so... Welcome to the world, Champa. What's that? Oh, they don't hate my guts at all. Let's change that. You will now be Shinto. Oh yeah, they don't like that at all. Now you can be Scrootage as well. That'll allow me to force Diviate to return this. Bit expensive, but worth my time, I reckon. And for that, people leave the coalition against us. Ooh. Well, let's just embrace it. Ming will probably be one to join it, so... It's a good invitation to really be building up my army now. We'll build it down here so we can just march it over. Now that should be an ultimate fighting force. 28 stack. And plenty of admin to get all this cord. No war exhaustion to worry about because thank goodness for Siberian ambitions. Champa will see the light. Let's get those relations with them increased. Okay, Ming have entered the coalition against us. That could prove to be troublesome. Especially when their Diplotech is that much better than ours. Let's just throw a guarantee down on Diviate. Hopefully they'll see the funny side of what we were doing. Same for Ayuta. And I need to get these guys out of here because them being there does me no favors. Also, we can no longer mothball this fleet. It has become extremely important to our cause. Let's get our galleys and our heavies up there and get our troops out of there. There's no fort around here, which is a shame. I'd like to build one here, but there isn't much time. Wow, okay, we have rather a lot of rebel factions. Really wanting us dead. Jake, move your capital. That's a good idea. We do make a ton of money here though, but you know what, we could make more. Well, we could probably make more. Let's see, we currently make 34, so if we move our capital over to New Hokkaido, and we're going to rejig our merchant placement. There's no point in having a merchant here to forward trade because the trade is only going to flow this way and nobody collects in this. The Philippines is still not really worth it. Only half of it is being drained away and the Philippines aren't bringing that much to the table. We have to consider where it is worth throwing trade away from. It's already getting sucked out of here a fair bit. Don't have much power here. We have a good deal of power here, but it's all coming this way anyway, thanks to Patani. We'll give it some thought. Might even be worth collecting in Nippon. Ah, here we go. This is going to be a big one. Welcome, Ming. Thank you for your patronage. Oops. Right, I guess you folks sorted out, and now... ever so slightly outnumbered, well, particularly on the artillery. Seems that Ming didn't keep all their troops on Holiday Island. Just a fair chunk of them. And their fleet is still laughable though. Still, we have some fighting to do here. They hit Tech 15. There's a lot of people we have to fight. Thankfully, we're not fighting people that have cores on these lands, because that would delay our coring process. Okay, good thing we got all those claims on land now. We'll be able to take them in this war, and a fair bit. A fair bit else. Yeah, the biggest joke is having all these Indians in the war as well. They may or may not get involved in it. Yeah, I should have increased their relations after all. Well, that's neither here nor there. We've now got a big-ass war to take care of, and we will take care of that in the next session. Because it's 12:15 and it's high time for bed, because, well, today did... oh, well, let's not talk about the 2 hours of hells. Let's just instead enjoy the death march that is to come. I'll need to make an effort to defend Ainu proper. These provinces I don't mind being occupied. Since there are no forts there, we don't have to worry about revolt risk or war score. We just have to worry about superiority. I am also very glad we put Champa under scutage, since now they can't get involved. Ming has been such a broti this campaign. This is the second time they're trying to help you make good memories in the middle of a boring colonization game. Yeah, true that. Alright, so cheers folks, I will be back tomorrow. Don't know what time, but I'll probably be streaming for most of the day anyway, so until then, I bid you adieu, much like I bid adieu to the entire Japanese culture. Glorious, I agree. Just glorious. No Japanese cores anyway. Japan as a nation is gone for good. And so am I, at least for tonight. Cheers and cheerio, folks.